Today's Good Health segment is brought to you by Sullivan County Community Hospital.
Well, today on Good Day Live, we're very happy to welcome to studio Kevin Flynn. First of all, welcome.
Thank you.
Second of all, he's a nurse practitioner, part of a brand new program at Sullivan County Community Hospital called Vital4Life Recovery. You all are really new, like in your infancy, correct?
Correct. We just opened about 6 weeks ago.
So tell me about the program.
So at Vital4Life Recovery, we specialize in treating opioid use disorder, which is a chronic disease that's brought on by the addiction to opioids.
Okay. So when you talk about opioids, we're talking about a variety of different kinds of drugs, right?
Yes. Yeah, anywhere from prescription drugs that are misabused to street drugs that people buy.
So when we talk about the underlying cause of addiction, can we examine that first? Because I don't think I even realized after talking to you where addiction comes from. When people are facing these problems, there's a lot of a variety of reasons that people can become addicted to opioids, right?
Yeah. So one of the big misconceptions is that people just pick up, we'll use pills, for example, that one day somebody just picks up pills and starts taking them and they don't stop taking them. So the misconception lies in that we say, well, just stop. You don't have to keep doing this, just stop. But the big problem is that opioid use disorder generally stems from some kind of physical or psychological trauma from the past that we use these medications to kind of deal with the side effects from that trauma. So that's kind of where it comes from, one of the facets that it comes from. It starts to turn into a chronic disease when we have these measurable impacts over time from taking those medications to kind of abate the emotions that we get from these negative things from our past. So we have the measurable side of it for the science portion of it, and then we have the personal side of it of it's something that has happened to you in the past. So that's kind of where it comes from.
So now we've addressed the addiction and where it comes from. We've got people out there who may be watching that think, okay, I may have a problem. Someone in my life may have a problem. Do I have to have a doctor referral to come see this program?
No, that's an excellent question. No, you don't. Right now at Vital4Life Recovery, we're open to all referrals, whether it's judicial referrals, whether it's a referral from your primary care provider that you decided to have this conversation that you're talking about, or if you or a loved one are just concerned and you want to just call and say, hey, I need help. We're there for you.
What a wonderful thing to be able to do that in a time when this is so much at the top of conversation.
Yes.
This is a pretty big thing for Sullivan County Community Hospital, isn't it?
Yes, yes it is. And that's one of the things we're excited about is having it on the campus. So it is a big topic in the world's eye, and it's a hard population to get because you're talking about somebody that is either sent here by the judicial system or they wake up today and say, I want to change who I am. So by being able to offer it within our community, one thing I'm happy about is we don't have just our clinic. We have our clinic and we have all the other clinics that Sullivan County works with. So if you come to us and you say, I need help for this, but I also need a primary care provider, we have that. So we have the ability to really reach out and treat people and treat the whole person, not just one aspect of their health.
The other question that I would ask is maybe someone watching thinks, am I going to have to check myself into the hospital, or how does that work?
No, not at all. I mean, if you have to, you have to, but most of the part, no. A lot of the people that come to us just need help. It's done like a normal doctor's visit. You check in, we do an intake appointment, we do phone calls, we have monthly visits with myself, we have weekly visits with our behavioral health counselors, weekly group sessions, we can do individual group sessions, we even have slots where we can work with families if we need to, just kind of like talk to them about what addiction is and how people cope with it and how people work through it.
There's no reason to not ask the questions, right?
No,
and that's what you're here for.
Yeah.
So if we've got someone watching that wants to know more about Vital4Life Recovery, what do they do?
The easiest thing is to call the hospital. 812-268-2646 is our personal phone number.
Okay.
268-4311 is the hospital. But
you also have a website, right?
Yeah, it's at the hospital website under clinics. It's on the website there. That's our website.
Yeah.
That's another way to get our contact information.
And it's a good way to learn about the program because Vital4Life Recovery is something that is literally brand new to Sullivan County Community Hospital, and I've loved to see how at Sullivan County Community Hospital the growth just continues. What they're trying to do for communities, not just Sullivan, all around the Wabash Valley. This is something that's going to serve a multitude of people.
Yes, it is.
Well, thank you so much. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Good to meet you.
You too.
All righty. It's Sullivan County Community Hospital's Vital for Life Recovery. To learn more, once again, you can visit SCHOSP.com. And stay with us. We'll be right back.